All right, let's get on fire. Yes, it is International Women's Day. Each generation better than the next, right? That's my next generation right there. Okay, for those of you watching this back on demand, I'm Maeve. For those of you here, you know who I am. And oh, Mister's in the house. He's ready to help out. If you have a mini band, if you have a ball, have a dumbbell, have them handy today. If you don't worry, you can do everything without. We're gonna start here. Yes, right away. You're gonna start right here. Just holding, shoulders up, back imprinting into the ground. You're gonna pick up one leg, pull it up, drop down, pull it up. We're alternating. Little Mister likes to come right next to me and just like put his butt by my face. I mean, what is that? So we're gonna go for some endurance here. If at any point in time you start to feel this more in your neck than you are doing your abdominals, I want you to put your head down, okay? So you always have that in your back pocket to put your head down. Good, you're gonna take both legs up. We're still holding up, curl a little higher, alternate down. Beautiful. Both legs are going to stay up, lift a little higher, hold, both legs go down. Breathe, please. Imprint that spine down. Keep that connection, hips to ribs, ribs to hips. 8, 7, 4, and 3, 2, beautiful. Release the head down, give yourself a squeeze. Right knee stays in, left leg extends out. Curl your shoulders back up, reach for your heel. So reach past the right heel if you can, toward the left heel. Both knees in. Release the head down. Left knee stays in, curl up, right leg extends out, reach it out. Good. So we're just going to take this and we're going to move with it. It's exactly the same thing. We're going to bring both knees in, release the head down, keep the right knee in, curl up, reach, both knees in. Left knee stays, curl it up, reach. Both knees in, you get the idea. You are not rushing. One more. Good, legs up, head down. Little lift up, legs come down. Little lift up, legs down. So I left that totally open as far as how low those legs go. Here are your markers of that you're in a good place. You can breathe. Your back stays neutral. Your head doesn't lift up off the ground. Front ribs draw back. Don't stop. 4 more, let's go. Last two. One more. Beautiful. Rock it up. Right foot comes forward. Left foot comes back. Knee down. Pad your knee if you need to. Okay, so we're more upright than we are down. More upright than down. Arms are going to come up. Squeeze that back glute. Gently shift forward. Again. Yes. Get back to movement. Four more right here. Good. Bring your arms down to your hips. Tuck your toes on that back foot. Cover the knee. Draw the belly in. And then we're going to move here. So the same movement, a little forward, a little back. Arms up if it's okay. We're getting a really concentrated stretch in that left hip flexor. Or hip flexors. Last two. Beautiful. Knee comes down. Switch the leg. I have to always check for a cat behind me before I move. All right, squeeze this glute. Tailbone down. Front hip points lift. Just a little forward and back. So it's not about collapsing down. It's exactly the opposite. You're pushing down into the ground. And you're really staying upright. And it's a pretty small and concentrated movement. So really squeezing that butt. Yes. When I'm banging on the radio. Good. Hands onto your hips. Tuck the toes. Lift up. Same thing. Arms up if it's okay. It's really subtle, really deep into those hips. Yes. So the way the hip flexors, they work to pull your knees up, right? Hip flexion. The way they lay on your abdominals, when they get tight, or when we're working abdominals, if they are tight, it can kind of impede our ability to access rectus abdominals. They need to work synergistically. Beautiful. Bring it down. Come onto your hands and your knees. If you have a ball, you're going to grab it now. It's going to go between your inner thighs. Hover your knees off the ground. Plug your shoulder blades into your back. Hug your shoulders toward your hips. You're going to take your knees to the right, back to center. Twist to the left, come back center. Twist. Get back. And I probably don't need to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You're not place holding that ball, you're squeezing on it. You're not trying to pop it, but you're aware of it. Come down onto your forearms. Body saw, go front and back. Yes. Last 4, last 3, 2, hold it, squeeze the ball, squeeze in, squeeze, 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 squeeze. You got it. If you don't have a ball, you're pretending you have one. Squeeze, 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 right? But keep it teeny, teeny, tiny as if something was pushing back against you. You're almost out. 4, 3, 2, release it. Beautiful. Now, loose the ball for now. All right. Come onto your belly. Forehead down to start. Hands under your shoulders. Push down to the tops of the feet. Press into the hands. Curl the chest up. And then release it down with control. Do that again. Actually, push your hands down. It's a little different than Cobra, where we're kind of pulling the hands back. I want you to actually press down. Get a nice big stretch in the front body. Ask the back body to do a little more work.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her. They call me Jane. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Quiet Girl, but I'm a riot. Mary Jo Lisa, always the same. That's not my name.
Last 2.
That's not my name. That's not my name. That's not my name. I miss the catch.
Release it down. Stack your hands, forehead onto your hands. Take your tailbone, stretch it for your heels. So almost exaggerate like a little bit of a pelvic tilt here. Pull the belly off the ground. Right leg lifts up. Just lift. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Keep the belly pulling off the ground. Lengthen that right leg out. Push the left leg down. Left leg hasn't moved. Just the right leg.
They call me Hell. They call me Stacy. They call me Her.
Stay here or lift the torso. Keep that leg going. So now it's harder to lift your belly off the ground, right? Because now you've lifted up the torso, but still keep that sense of lifting from the belly button up. If it feels like too much, you just put your head back down. Hold the leg up, point the toe to the sky, lift. Don't stop, don't stop. 8. Don't stop. There's a slow count. 8. Release it all the way down. Head comes down, reset. Take your tailbone for your heels. Scoop your belly off the ground. Make your legs crazy strong. Head is resting on your hands. Setup is everything. Everything, everything. Left leg lifts up. We take it up right here. Go, lift. Right leg is pushing down. Right leg is pushing down. This is perfect. This does not need to change, but if you want, upper body adds in. Bend that left leg to the sky, take it up. Don't stop, don't stop. Push into that right foot. This is it, this is it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both legs extend, torso stays up, upper body up and down. Push both feet down, both feet down. So posterior chain, back of the body. So important to work. I know we want to just do crunches and planks, but you got to work the back of your body. Add the lower body if it's okay. Lift up. Lift up. Everything Let's go. Last 8, 7, 6. Last 2. Beautiful. Hands under your shoulders. Press it back. Beautiful. A good stretch from your low back. Breathe. And then rise up onto hands and knees. Lower all the way down to your belly. You're gonna take your right arm out to the side, look to the left. Roll onto your right side, get a good stretch here.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch.
That
Even
bitch.
when I'm crying crazy, yeah, I got boy problems, that's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's the goddess in me. You could've had a bad bitch, not committal. Help you with your career, just a little.
Good, come back through center, tuck your left toes under. Push into your hands, push straight up to plank, pull your right knee up. You're gonna come into pigeon, just for a breath. Yes, lift back up. Step the foot back with control to your belly. Right arm back out to the side, the same side. Roll it open. Come back through center, tuck your left toes. Push down, use your knees if you need to. Bring that right leg forward. You're back into pigeon. This is an active pigeon. Bring it back around. Lower down to your belly. Again to the right. Come back in. Tuck those left toes. Lift up. Bring the right leg forward. Yes. Bring it back. All the way down. I think one more. Yeah. Go for it. Power up that left leg. Lift it up. Right leg comes forward. And then step it back. Control it to your belly. Left arm out to the left side. Wiggle the second side. You get a little pause. Nice big stretch. This is probably my favorite stretch in the whole wide world.
I'ma hit you back in a minute. I don't play tag, bitch, I've been there. We don't fuck with lies. We don't do goodbyes. We just keep it pushing like aye.
All right, we're gonna come around. The right toes are gonna tuck. So bring that right leg around. Power it up. Left leg comes forward. Just a little pause just so that it becomes a little familiar. And then take it back. All the way down to the belly. Roll to the left. Come back around. Lift it up. Left leg forward. Good. So it doesn't have to be crazy far forward because we're not holding it. We're looking for this dynamic mobility. Come back around. Right toes tucked. Push it up. Left leg comes forward. Mm-hmm. And of course, we have one more. I love that line, clumsy, I made friends with the floor. That is so me. Good, bring it back to center. Last time, left leg forward. I always say I'm very athletic and I'm incredibly clumsy. They do go together, I swear. Come back, down dog. And then come around to sitting. Grab a dumbbell if you have it and a ball if you have it. Again, if you don't, you're going to do this exactly the same without. Lying down. Ball is squeezed between those inner thighs. It just kind of helps give your low pelvic floor, the lower abdominals, a little bit more attention. So without it, you're golden too. Weight is up. Push into your feet. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. It can either be really high or just part way. We're going to come to the side. Ooh. And then back down. So with the ball, it gives me an awareness of how my legs want to move with this twist, but it gives me something to stabilize again. So it's almost the opposite of what we did when we were stabilizing upper body and twisting with the lower body when we were on quadruped, yeah? Don't stop. Good, bring it back. Knees come up. Arms, legs extend. Everything curls. Extra little curl if it's okay. So when I say everything curls, first come to center, and then everything curls up. Upper body, lower body. Last two. Beautiful. Legs down, ball goes away. Weight at your hips if you're using one. Bridge the hips up. Knees stretch forward. Just hold it. Just hold it. Right leg extends out. So even if you don't have a weight, keep your hands at your hips so you can feel how things want to go wonky here, right? Or not, maybe not. Drop. McCaffrey girls, there's a very good chance this song is older than you. Shanley, for you, sure you. Carrie, it's questionable with you. I'm not sure. You might be right on the cusp. But it's crazy. It's the same damn message. We're still singing about the same shit. Last two, please. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Put that right leg down. Refind your center. Renegotiate your space. Left leg out, hold, just hold. Take it down. Bring it up. The crazy thing, not to get on my soapbox today, but being that it's International Women's Day, the crazy thing is if you listen to the lyrics of this song, it's almost more applicable now with social media and filters. And just the shit you can buy, right? Like, I'm not talking about bad. You can buy a new butt. But you can buy yourself a new booty. If you don't go inward and do the work, and I'm not talking about bridges, I mean do the work, you're still gonna feel unpretty. But this is the start of it. Moving with your body, embracing your body. Not to fit into what you think your body needs to look like, but to be strong in your body. Last one right here. You're gonna hold it up, bring your foot down, and hold in the center.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly.
A little higher. Now we've got little pulses. Squeeze the butt, lift, 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 lift.
When the rain hits my window, I take in me some endo. Me and Timberland, ooh, we sang a jangle. We so tight that you get our styles tangled.
Yes. Tinier, tinier. It's almost like an isometric that you're like barely releasing.
You wanna play with my yo-yo? I smoke my hydro on the D-Lo.
Last 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. If you've got a mini band, grab it. This is going to be killer with a mini band, so if you don't have one, you might just consider yourself lucky. But we're almost done, so that's the good news. It's like this isn't going to go forever. We're going to go sideways. We're going to do parallel clams, so you're up and down. I always like top hand on my hips so that I know I'm not rolling my hip open. I'm just lifting the leg up without rolling back. Does that make sense? So I'm not trying to roll back. I'm trying to hold my center.
I can't stand the rain. I can't stand the rain. It's my window.
Yes.
I can't stand the rain.
There's not 800 of them, I promise. I promise. There's just 799. Bottom rib cage is in plank, shoulders in plank. Last 4, last 3, last 2, you hold it up, just the foot comes down. Bring it down, bring it up, bring it down, and up. I'm tapping my heel, back up, like there's no place like home. Tap your heel. Yes. Don't stop. Last 4. Last 3. Woo. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Bring it around. Gosh, I hope I'm not the only one dying. Some of these things, like I do them all the time and they just don't seem like they're getting easier. Lift it up. But I know they are. It's just that then you get that second layer of attention and awareness and knowledge and you make it a little more challenging. Feel how on the second side, that bottom hip stabilizes you. Like crazy. Strong shoulder, bottom ribs up. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Tap. Heel down and up.
Jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there.
Knee up, knee up, knee up, knee up.
As I'm looking up,
Yes. I promise we're going to stretch these hips.
the sky erupts. Flames alert the trees.
Ah.
Falling leaves. Now they're right.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Last 4. Come on, come on, come on. 4,
Wait if I'm on
3,
fire.
2.
How am I so deep
Oh my goodness. Take the band off if you're using it. So, so good. Lie down on your back. Cross your right ankle on your left thigh. Open that knee. This might be enough for you. Stay here if this is. Otherwise, lift. Maybe straighten that left leg. A little hamstring.
Tripping, I fall in. I wanted it to happen. My body turns to ice. Crushing weight of paradise. Solid block.
Good. Left foot comes down, right leg slides over to the left, and then we take a twist.
Wait if I'm on fire. How am I so deep in love when
Come back to center. Switch the cross, left ankle on right thigh. Start there, that might be enough. Stay if it's enough. If it's wanting a little more, come on up and maybe straighten that right leg, just maybe. Good. Right foot back down, slide that left leg over to the right. Give yourself a good twist. Let that hip open up. Like it lengthen. Come back to center. Hug both of your knees into your chest. Rock up. Take the legs out. And then come forward. Any amount. Rise up. Bend your knees. Take both knees one way. Squeeze this glute. And come around. Squeeze this glute. Yep. Side to side. Good. Take your legs out wide. This is it. This is it. Nice big side bend. Other side. Rise up, cross at your shins. Give yourself a hug. Maybe take the arms into eagle and maybe just tip forward. Come back up. Switch the cross to your ankles. Take the arms out wide. Notice the arm that's on top. Give yourself a hug. Oh my God, I love me. And then wrap your arms and then come forward if it's okay. And then rise up. Big breath in. You're amazing. Happy Women's Day. Good work. If you need any